Hi, welcome to a gentle yoga flow with Holly. I am going to guide you through a nice, peaceful, gentle flow, accessible to most. The biggest concern might be knee injury, knee replacements, but for most, this is going to be a good class for you, good workout. So let's go ahead and settle into our yoga mats. Go ahead and find your seat here. Bring one foot in front of the other or stacked on top of each other. And we'll just settle into our seat for a few breaths. Start to relax the body, relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Center the heart above the hips and the head above the heart. See if you can soften the jaw, soften the brow, and just let your breath be easy, gentle, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Full breaths. Full inhale all the way to the top of the breath, filling the lungs, and a full exhale, releasing the breath completely, drawing the navel in and pushing that breath out. So starting to be aware of where you're at today, what emotions you might have going on in the body, in the mind, or restricting the breath maybe. Whether you have come into this space, come onto your mat with joy and peace, serenity, or maybe a bit frazzled or anxious, worried, or sad. Let it be what it is, each emotion equal, valuable, present. But as we move through the practice, let's see if we can move towards calm, content, easy breaths, honoring where we're at here today. And let's just start to move through the neck. So we're going to rotate the gaze over to the right, looking towards the right shoulder, maybe even past that right shoulder. And then slow and steady, we'll bring our gaze to center and over the opposite shoulder. Do this a total of 3 times. So move with the breath. Inhale will bring you to center. Exhale will bring your gaze over. Inhale will draw you to center. Exhale to release. Inhale, come through center, last round. Look over. And come through center and look to the other side. And let's gently bring it back to center. This time we're going to bring the ear down to the shoulder. So we're opening out through the side of the neck. And then draw it up through center and opposite ear to opposite shoulder. And same thing, we'll take 3 rounds here. Being aware of if our shoulders lift, let's see if we can relax the shoulders. We're trying to bring the ear down. And then gently bring it up through center, over to the other side, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale, let's bring it up. Exhale over. One side might be a little bit more tense or tight. Just check in with that. All right, one more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale over. Relax the shoulders. Gently bring it up and over. And let's draw it back up through center. Exhale, Exhale, chin to chest. Bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Kitty. Lift and lower. Lift the chin. Bring the gaze to the sky. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale as you lift the chin up. Look to the sky. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale, bring it down. So let's go ahead and switch the legs. So whatever leg was in front of or on top, let's switch that and bring it behind. Let's take a big breath. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, let's lift. Exhale, draw your hands to the heart. Once again, inhale to lift. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's bring to mind an intention, a positive word, phrase, or mantra. And let it be our intention of our practice today. Let it remind you to breathe, to come to awareness of the body and the breath. On our next inhale, reach back up, interlace the fingers, extend that pointer finger, and draw it up and over. Inhale, gently bring it up. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, over. Take your gaze wherever it's most comfortable for you. Inhale to center. Exhale, over. Inhale to center. Exhale, over. And last one, come up through center and over. And draw it back up through center. Let's flip the palms up. We're going to hollow out the front body as you reach your palms forward. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, send it forward. Inhale, lift back up. Release the hands, bend the elbows, coming into goddess arms. Nice, strong, powerful goddess arms. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess. And then bring the left hand down, right arm reaches up over the head. And this bottom hand, you can bring it nice and close, or you can extend it out. We're going to keep both sit bones rooted down into the earth. Make sure that they don't lift. And when you feel ready, let's lift and take it to the other side. Same thing here. You can come low. You can walk the hand out. Just make sure that the sit bones stay planted, rooted into the earth. And draw it back up to center. Now we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Knees open wide, and you can have your heels tucked in close, or you can have them out and extending away, wherever it's comfortable for you. And we're going to move through a seated cat-cow. So round the shoulders, round the spine, tilt the pelvis, and tuck the chin. Now as you inhale, let's bring it all forward. Draw the shoulders back and lift the gaze. Exhale, let's round. Inhale, open. Open the front body, tilt the pelvis forward, lift the gaze up. Exhale, let's round. One more of each. And then let's rise up, drawing the knees together. Let's open up the feet. Bring your hands up a little bit, like one hand step behind the hips. And I'll show you from this side. Like so. We're just going to windshield wiper the knees left and right, side to side. more breaths like that. You might find that you roll over that sciatica, piriformis area, and you might want to just kind of dig into that, rock around through that space on either side or both sides, or maybe yours doesn't bother you and you just want to get a little bit of a hip massage. Then just rock it slow and steady, side to side. And take a couple more breaths like this. And now let's draw it to center. So the only prop that I brought is this strap. So if you don't already have one near you, you can pause the video and go grab your strap. You may or may not need it. So let's inhale, bring the strap up towards the sky. Exhale, start to fold over the legs, bringing your spine as long as you can, as straight as you can, and you can tug on this strap to draw you a little bit deeper. Let's stay here a couple of breaths. Bend the elbows. Spine is still straight, still long. And now with our next exhale, soften around the spine. You can even release the strap if you'd like. And let everything go loose and limp. Including the neck, the chin, the jaw, the brow. Now with our next inhale, let's bring it back up. Slow and steady, no rush to get there. Inhale, let's reach it up, find length. Exhale, fold. If you need a bit of a bend to the knees, go ahead and take that. But if you can straighten them out, go there. Straight spine. 2 more breaths. And then let it go. Release everything. Round the shoulders, round the spine. And we'll rise up with the breath. And take your time. Let's reach up once more. Inhale, lift. Lift through the hands. Exhale, fold. Strong, straight spine. And let it go. Release. Round the shoulders, round the spine. And slide it up. And keep your strap close to you. We're going to draw just the left foot in, right leg stays reaching out. And then we're going to take the right hand towards this extended right leg. Left arm reaches up and over the head. And then inhale, bring it up to center. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, extend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, extend. And then start to twist or turn your heart towards this extended right leg. Bring both hands down on either side of the leg. And see if we can fold over this right leg. You might need the strap here to just help you draw yourself a little bit deeper. Take 2 breaths. And let's slowly rise up, taking your time. And then we'll switch it out. Left leg goes out, right foot draws in. So we'll take that side body stretch first. Left hand reaching towards that left leg. Right arm comes up and over. And bring it up to neutral. 2 more like that. Exhale, extend. Inhale to lift. Exhale, extend. Inhale to lift. And then we'll turn that top body towards the extended leg. Grab your strap if you need it. And extend into a fold over that straight left leg. Inhale, let's rise up. Take your time. We'll take one last fold, opening up the legs nice and wide. Lift up through the heart, and then just extend forward. Reaching to wherever it's comfortable for you. You can walk your hands down the legs. You can grab the feet if you reach, or you can bring yourself down through center. Maybe finding a little bit more depth with each and every breath. And we'll walk it up. Let's bring ourselves into a tabletop position, hands and knees. So our shoulders stacked above our wrists, our hips stacked above the knees. And let's start by finding a nice neutral spine, straight spine. Find your breath here, and we'll move through traditional cat-cow. So lower the belly, tilt the pelvis forward, lift the heart, lift the gaze, root into the hands. As we exhale, let's round it out completely. Round the shoulders, tuck the chin, open up the back of the neck, press into the hands. Inhale and exhale, slow and steady through the nose. Finding the top of the breath, finding the bottom of the breath. Let go completely. And then with our next breath, come to neutral. Open up the knees and send yourself into child's pose. Send the hips to the heels. Reach the fingertips forward. And let the crown of your head reach forward. Forehead rooted into the earth. Take 2 breaths here. Now let's inhale to rise. Bring the knees back to neutral. Let's find balance here. Start by sending the right leg back. Toes down, reach into the heel. Exhale to lower, switch the legs. Left leg reaches back, press into the heel, toes face down. Left leg comes down, and switch, right leg goes out. Exhale, lower. Inhale, switch and reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, switch. Reach it out. We're gonna hold it here. And take the toes left and right. Little rotations up the hip. Teeny tiny. And bring that right knee down. Same thing on the other side. Left toes reach back, or left heel reaches back. And then just rotation, bringing the toes left and right. Very, very tiny rotation through the hip. Bring that left knee down. So once again, straighten out the right leg, send it back. This time we'll lift the left arm. So opposite leg to arm, left arm, right leg. Exhale, bring it down. Find control through the core, drawing the navel in. Inhale, reach. Left leg, right arm. Let's lower. And lift. So if your balance is a little bit off, maybe keep the toes or the fingertips down on the earth, or a little bit lower. And bring it down. And just keep switching at your own pace. Try to match with the breath. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bring it down. If your wrists get sore, come on to fists. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Let's take one more each side, even it out. Bring it all down, open up the knees wide, press it back, child's pose. Two more breaths. Inhale, tabletop, rise up. Bring the knees together. So we're coming into our very first downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. Root through the hands, the fingers, the knuckles, the palms. Roll the toes under and straighten it out, lifting the hips. Press the hips back. Tuck the chin, look towards the knees. You may start with some bent legs. You might need to walk them out a couple times. Just keep breathing. Find what feels good to you in your downward facing dog. If your heels are up high, just imagine pressing them down lower, 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 even if they don't quite get there just yet. And let's walk the feet and the hands together, coming into a forward fold somewhere on the mat. Soften the knees, tuck the chin. Rock back and forth, toes to heels. Inhale, let's bring it up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slow and steady rise all the way up towards the top. Lift up through the fingertips, slight little back bend. Exhale, draw your hands back down to the heart. Let's come back down into a fold. Release your hands to the earth. Inhale, lift it up halfway. Exhale, fold. Come into either a plank pose, modified plank, or a tabletop. So plank pose, modified plank, or tabletop. Take another breath wherever you're at, tabletop, modified plank, or plank. We're going to lower it down into a low cobra. Low, then start to lift the heart, release the toes. Come up as high as you like here, full cobra, or up dog. Bring the hands down, and now downward facing dog. Press it up, roll the toes, lift the hips all the way up and back. One full standing sun salutation. Soften the knees, walk the feet to the hands or the hands to the feet, forward fold. Inhale, lift it up halfway. Exhale to gently fold. Inhale to roll it up. Take your time. Reach. Slight little back bend if it feels right. Exhale, hands to the heart. Gently fold forward. Release the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Step it out into a high plank. A modified plank, knees down, or tabletop, whatever feels good to you. Modified plank, tabletop, the hips just come back. So wherever you're at, let's lower it down. And then start to lift the heart. Keep the elbows bent for a breath. And then choose if you'd like to come up a little bit higher. Draw the navel in, protect that low back. Release, sit down. Inhale. Come all the way up, downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Tuck the chin, look back. And feet to hands or hands to feet. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it up. Take your time, reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Gently fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. High plank. Modified or tabletop. Then lower it down, low plank. Lift the heart, low cobra. Maybe come up a bit higher. And then downward facing dog. Hands and feet come together, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's roll it all the way up. Slight little back bend, and then pause. Hands at the heart, stay standing. Find your breath here. Come back to that intention. And step the right foot forward, left foot steps back. So warrior one here. Inhale, lift the hands. Find your pose, find your balance. Square off the hips, so all the hips facing forward. All the hips, both the hips, right, left, look forward. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. And then goddess the arms, just bending the elbows from the side. And then just lift, keep the legs where they're at. Exhale, goddess. Inhale to lift, keep the balance. Exhale to goddess. And reach it back up. Straighten out the front leg, let's move forward into pyramid. Hands can come onto the legs. If you have a block, you can always bring a block next to you. And now with our next breath, let's bring it back up. Warrior one. And we'll move into a twist. Left arm forward, right arm comes back. And then I'll come back onto my mat so you can see that from this side. Twist. Come back forward, lift the arms, warrior one. Lower the arms for a twist. Come back forward, lift, warrior one. Lower the arms for a twist. And then we'll come forward and open up that left arm, coming into warrior two. So you just sort of spiral it out, open the legs. Right knee is bent, right toes face forward, left leg is straight, and the toes, well, I guess that's also forward. Go forward, front, out to the side, I don't know. Forward, beyond the top of the mat. There we go. Open up the arms, warrior two. Draw the navel in. Stack the shoulders above the hips. And lift. Dancing warrior, inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down, warrior two. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bring it down. Two more like that. Keep breathing. And lift. Open it up. Pause, warrior two, nice and strong. Peaceful warrior. Left hand comes down. Right hand lifts. And draw it forward, side angle. So that right elbow comes onto that right knee. But try not to use it for too much support. And we'll start to lift up, clenching this side of the ribs. Tighten it up to bring you back. Reverse or peaceful warrior. Same thing. Come forward, side angle. Set that right elbow down. Left arm, bring it up and over. Inhale, draw it back, reverse. Exhale, come forward. Lift up, warrior two. Straighten out both legs. Lift the arms. Turn all the toes forward but out. Sink down into goddess. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Straighten out the spine. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's lift up once more. Hold it in that reach. Lower the arms wide. Bring your hands to your hips and gently fold forward. Wide leg forward fold. Soften the knees as needed. Hinge at the hips. Release the hands down when you feel ready. You can always turn the toes in or out, or shorten or expand your stance. And then we'll bend one knee and bend the other. Let your head go loose. Come back to center. Soften both knees. And we'll rise up. You might roll up through the spine or come up with a nice long straight spine. Let's turn back to warrior one. Right foot forward, left foot back. Lift the arms. Step it forward. Nice breath here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's roll it up. Take warrior one on the other side. I'm just going to turn to make it easier to see me as I open up. Left foot forward this time, right foot back. Lift the arms. Find your balance. It's always nice to have a wall next to you or a chair nearby if needed. And exhale, goddess the arms. Inhale, let's lift. Exhale, open up the chest as you goddess the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. And lift it up. Pause here, straighten out that front leg. Exhale, fold. Whether you need a block, or you need to hang onto the wall, or bring a chair near you, grab what you need. Bend the front knee, let's rise up. We're gonna twist. Once we find that balance, right arm goes forward, left arm reaches back. Inhale, bring it forward, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, warrior one. Lift the heart, root through the feet. Once more, exhale, twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Come forward, warrior one. Nice big breath here. And then open it up. Warrior two. I just need to step that back foot back a bit. Find the balance. Center the heart. Inhale, let's rise. And exhale, lower to warrior two. Inhale, let's rise. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Two more. Last one. Lift. And warrior two. Move back into reverse. Left hand lifts, right hand lowers. Gaze is where you need it, whether you look up, forward, or down. Gently draw it forward, side angle. Inhale, lift it up, or reach it back. Exhale, come forward. Next breath, reverse, bring it back. And we'll come forward, side angle once more. And then lift it up, warrior two. Lower the hands. Turn it forward. Soften and bend the knees. This time keep your hands at your hips. Lifting the heart. Bring it up. Gently bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Let's rise up, walk the feet together. Let's just check on our tree pose. So we can always use a wall as needed. Root through that right foot, lift the left. So you can keep your toes on the earth. You bring it to the ankle a bit higher. Just anywhere but pressing on that standing knee. Find something in front of you that's not moving. Focus there and find your breath. Back to your intention. Back to the slow, steady breath. And let's slowly bring it down. Shake it out, swing the arms around. And take it to the other side when you feel ready. Maybe your hands go in a different space on this side. Maybe they lift, maybe they're at the heart. Wherever you need it, find your balance. Two more breaths. And release. Let's turn towards the top of the mat. Take a nice big breath, reaching up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's fold forward. Shake it out here. You might even want to grab opposite elbows, sway side to side, and ragdoll. And release the hands. Let's lift it up just halfway. And then exhale, walk it out into tabletop. Hands and knees. And move through cat-cow. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round. One more of each. And then come to neutral. Let's swing our legs all the way back around. Let's see our forward fold. Just check in, see how it feels at the end of our practice, with or without your strap. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Straight spine to start. And then release. And slide the hands in. Let's gently lift up. Soften and bend the knees. Step your hands behind the hips. Windshield wiper the legs. Lift and lower, drawing it side to side. And then we're going to keep our knees bent, but start to lower all the way down onto your back. Reach the fingertips long above the head. And then exhale, bring your hands by your sides. Lift the right leg. We're going to cross it at the ankle. So right ankle on the left knee for reclined pigeon. And you can press into that right thigh, draw it away. If you're good right here, you feel some good stretch and you want to stay, then just breathe through it here. If you feel you need a little bit more, take both hands, wrap them around. So one hand comes between this leg opening and the left hand outside of the leg. Interlace the fingers behind that left knee and just take a gentle drawing in. And breathe. A few breaths here wherever you're at. And let's start to release that left foot if it's lifted. And bring both feet down to the earth. Shake it out, rock it out. And when you feel ready, we'll take it to the other side. So left ankle on the right knee. Press it out at the thigh rather than the knee if you feel like you need a little bit more here. But if you feel the need for even a little bit more, bring the hands behind this right knee. Use your left elbow to press that left thigh out and gently draw that right leg in. And let's breathe here, 3 gentle breaths in and out through the nose. One more breath. And start to lower that right foot if it's lifted. And then set that left foot down. And just rock it around a bit. And let's bring both knees in towards the chest. Gentle squeeze here. And send the left leg up and then out. So that left heel will come down to the earth. Keep holding on to this right knee. And now draw your right knee, the right knee that you have in your hands, let's bring it over to the left, getting a twist. 2 breaths. Last breath. And bring yourself back to center. Bring that right knee back in. And when you feel settled here, draw the left knee in. And just wiggle it around. Find what feels good. Find your center. Right leg reaches to the sky. And slowly lower it down, all the way down to the earth. Draw this left knee in. And when you feel ready, we'll twist it. Right knee comes, or left knee comes to the right. Extend that left arm. Take your gaze to the left. And let's come back to center, drawing that left knee in. Come back to the mat. When you're ready, bring both knees in to the chest. This time both knees will come over to the left. And open up the arms. And release. Let go. Soften every muscle in the body. And draw it back to center. And we'll take both knees to the other side. And open up the arms. And take your gaze out to the left. And let's come back through center. Draw the knees into center. Come back to the mat. And then reach your heels to the sky, waterfall. You can even lift the hands. And then soften and bend the knees, draw them back in. And walk the legs out. Take one big stretch here. Straighten out the legs. Reach the arms overhead. And then release the arms where it's comfortable, coming into Shavasana. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hips. Let the back body completely sink into the earth. And feel the earth support you, holding you still and ground you. And just keep breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe scan the body. Notice if there's any tension remaining. See if we can release that. Let it go. And when you feel ready, start to wiggle the fingers and wiggle your toes. And then we'll roll to one side, coming into fetal position for just a breath or two. And when you feel ready, press yourself up into a seated position. Coming back to where we started. And let's bring our hands to the heart. and start to just check in for a moment. See where your emotions are right now. Are you feeling the same as you did earlier? Are you feeling a bit more content, easy, relaxed? The light in me honors, cherishes, and deeply respects the light in you. Namaste.